Hello, everybody. My name is Jessie Terring. I'm an independent demonstrator with the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room, we do all things papercraft. Hello, welcome. If you are joining me from YouTube, I'm so happy you found me today. I have a phenomenal card for us. Look at this beauty. Okay, so it's a front panel wow card. Bam, like that. So we're going to be doing that today. I'm going to give it a few minutes for my besties to find me. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Pam. You guys are the first two on today. How's everybody doing? We made it, guys. We're at Wednesday. The sun is trying to kill me. I truly believe this is a fact. Can you see it? Where is it? Behind me there. See this? It's trying to blind me. And no matter where I move, it's like I have the blinds closed, but it's like peeking through where the I don't know, what do they call it? The cords go through. I don't know. It's trying to kill me or at least blind me. I don't know. I think I need to be compensated. I'm just saying. Who knows? Yeah, still me. Still weird. So how's everybody doing? Hi, Sherry. Oh, you guys are on it. Hi, Mom. All right. And I've got this dang hair that's like, I'm just irritated today. Anyone know why? I didn't have my afternoon coffee. That's why. What are we going to do? All right. I know I was like a minute late getting on. Um, but what are you going to do? So, still working on the fun folds. This one is another version of the card we did yesterday. It's a corner wow card or explosion card. Depends. I don't really know what qualifies as a wow versus an explosion. It's movement. It's got movement. I just like to say wow. That's what it is. That's how I categorize it because I opened it, I went wow. And I was like, oh, it's a wow card. Got it. Here we go. All right. I think enough of us are on. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to get started. Chat amongst yourselves. Here we go. Hey, Cheryl. Just saw you came on. There we go. Okay, let me move over. Now, we're still working with bugs, but I kind of switched it up. So this is the Springtime Scenes stamp set. It's got some new sentiments. It's got leaves. It's got a ladybug. Very cute. And the best part about this is in the bundle, check these dies out. Now, we already used this little circle one. I just cut something out one day. But today we're going to be using this big one. Kirby says hi. It's okay, Kirby. Um, you can build your own ladybug in here, and it's got the different foliage, and you can stamp and cut things out. And it's even got a sentiment tag. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything. So I am in love with this. And I think this would be cute. We can do maybe a shaker moment. We're going to play with it. Today, though, we're just going to do a simple card. So here is a close-up. Now I'm still using the bug paper, okay? And I wanted this just leaf patterned DSP. I thought it went cute with the card. Now, I don't know if you can even see it because the front panel kind of covers it, but I used some of that cut apart paper because I had a lot of it and I wasn't really sad to lose a piece. But you're really not going to see that part of it with this big panel on the front. So, if you want more of your DSP to show, make a smaller panel. And you can even do a corner one. You can modify this card. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, make this card, it's a bunch of simple rectangles, whatever you're going to use to embellish it, whether that's ink or paper, and then a piece of DSP that you like. For this version, at least one side of it, okay? Now we're going to grab, now I've already scored this, but I'm going to explain it. It's super easy. You're going to cut a piece of DSP that is 7 inches by 8 1/4. Okay. And you're going to score it at 2 3/4 all the way through. Then you're going to quarter turn it and you're going to go to 2 3/4 again and score it. Okay. Now you're going to have to get your ruler out and a pencil. And what you're going to want to do, let me see if I have, of course I moved it when I cleaned up because I don't want anyone to know I make a mess. Here it is. Okay. Who makes a mess when they're crafting? Not me. Okay, you're going to want to mark up at the top at 5 1/2. Just put a little pencil mark right there at 5 1/2. Then you're going to come to the side and you're going to do, here we'll go this way. Same thing, 5 1/2. So you come over here, you make your pencil mark. Okay, so you have your 2 pencil marks, 5 1/2 each. Now you're going to go back to your paper trimmer and you're going to line up your tick marks. This is so light, I have to feel it. With those 5 1/2 tick marks, and you're going to score. And when you do that, it's not only, it's going to literally score right through the cross that you've created, the wonky cross, we'll call it. Okay. That's all you need to do to prep your paper. So now we're going to fold it down on those score marks. Okay, and you're going to go over like that. So the 3 score marks down, across, and diagonal. Now we're going to do a little bit of bending in place. And this is the part where I got to get my brain right. We're going to fold in and down first. Okay. And then these go like that. These go. I always have a hard time. Okay, there we go. So your one, if you're holding the paper like this and you fold this panel over, then where the diagonal is, fold it back on itself. Now do the top. Don't worry about this corner piece that's sticking up. Fold it down on the top, and where the diagonal is, you're going to do a valley. And when you do that, it's going to create a square corner piece like that. And this is what you want. So I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure we understand. Okay, and it doesn't matter. You can start at the top or the side. I'm going to start at the side. You're going to grab the bottom corner. You're going to fold it in. And you know, we've already scored this and we've folded it over. So that's your mountain fold. Then your diagonal, you're going to do the valley and leave this piece sticking straight up. Okay, straight up. Now you're going to come to the top, fold that corner down, have it touch, and you'll see that this will naturally valley fold. And now you can crease it down. Okay. Now, if you loved this pattern and wanted it to show, you don't have to do such a big front panel so you see more of that paper. You could literally just make a square and decorate this and maybe have like a little peekaboo moment here. So you can play with this fold. There's different designs that you can do, but today we're going to cover that. We're going to do a front panel. So I'm going to bring in these things. There's one more thing that I did. This is your A2 size card base, okay? As is. So it's 5.5 by 4.25. Now I cut a base piece for my card, but you see how it's not matted, it's the same size. If I made this 1/4 inch bigger, you wouldn't be able to fit it in the envelope. So this is what I did. I did not adjust the size of the paper because I was afraid that that would affect the fold. Okay. So I just came and on the bottom, I trimmed 1/4 inch off. Okay. I'm not mad at losing that little bit of paper. And I did it on the side. Okay. Now this is just 1/4 inch bigger all the way around. It will mat. Kirby says hi. I don't know if you saw him. He just went by. It'll mat and you see that nice edge. Okay. Either way is correct. But I just wanted it to have, you know, a little bit of an edge to it. So it's whatever way you want to do it. And you could play with your paper and adjust it. But like I said, I didn't want to mess up my fold. I wanted to make sure everything lined up properly. And for me, that was the quickest, easiest way to get the look I wanted. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is just mat this right down, glue it down with a little bit of glue. Line it up. There we go. Now, here's our inside. We're going to do some stamping. Here's our front panel. And I'm going to do the same basic thing, just layer it. But when you glue this piece on, you only want to put glue. You're literally attaching this to this panel right here. Okay? So use your dry adhesive, use your glue, use a strong adhesive because again, this is one of those cards. It's going to get tugged on, so you don't want to just put a little dot. You want it to be able to be tugged on. So give it a good little bit of glue. Or dry adhesive would work, tear and tape would work, whatever you got. Just strong adhesive. Okay? So now when the card opens, boom, like that. So the basic construction of our card is done. Now let's make the front panel, do all the pretties, the inside panel, and that. Now for this, you're going to need that die set, or it depends on what you're working with, right? What set you're doing. But I cut out focal point. I cut out some leaves. We're going to put those on the inside. We're going to build some ladybugs. I got some little flowers too. So while I'm doing this, how's everybody doing? What's up? Any good gossip out there? Any news you want to share? We're doing pretty good here. March is a heavy month for birthdays in my house. So my youngest is on the 14th, so Saturday. My middle child was just on the 9th, and mine's on the 18th. And the weird thing is, my husband and our oldest are both in December. So the only one that has a different, hold on. Kirby, no, no. Kirby, hey, no. Sorry, he's gotten to chewing on plastic. I don't want him to get sick. Anyway, sorry. So, other than my mom's, who is in July, we're either December or, oh boy, I'm going to knock you out. March. Sorry. I'm distracted today. What are you going to do? And now I feel like we've done the corner wow card before at some point. But I wanted to use this set because it was still bugs, but a little bit differently, you know, and I was like, huh, let's just play with this. So incidentally, this is one of our new online exclusives that just came out. And I apologize. I did not check if it was available. Like I said, still out of practice. And you know what tomorrow is. B and B with Mom and our friend Pam Woods is coming this time. Sorry, I'm getting glue everywhere. I'll take the eraser to that later. I'm excited. Feels like I haven't been there in a year, but I know it's only been a week or so. Ah, come on. You know what it is? The sun was coming in and it kept hitting me in the eyes, and I have really bad vision problems when I have any kind of exposure to light. It's awful. I can't see. And so now I'm basically putting this card together and I can't see. And I really don't know what to do about it because the sun comes down that way every day. And it's just that time of the year where it's going to be coming down during right now before my lives, but when I'm prepping for them. And then later it'll be when it's the lives. I just don't know what to do about that, guys. I guess I could move my. The problem with moving my table is where my light is situated. You know, for a while I was sitting sideways, but it's not very good, okay? It's not very flattering lighting for myself either. It's not good for a girl's self-esteem, is what I'm trying to tell you, besties. It's like when you're under those super bright lights, you see every wrinkle, crease, crevice. Good Lord, I can't do it. They say just don't watch yourself, but it's very hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have been told I'm better looking in person. One of our besties years ago came to Vegas and she wanted to meet us. At the time, my friend Jamie used to do the lives with me once a month. And so we both went up to meet her and she looked at us and her two impressions were, well, you're much better looking in person than on camera, so that was nice. And the other one was how tall we were. And I don't think Jamie's that tall. I'm 5'8", so I'm pretty tall. But Jamie, I think she's 5'6", but I guess to this lady we were like giants. So it's so funny. So if you come to Vegas, let me know. I'll come up and do a card with you. That's what I'm saying. That's my story. It was our first time ever meeting someone like through the internet. You know what I mean? Very exciting. Okay, let's see. Sorry, my eyes have shut down. So I'm going to attempt, let's see. We're going to do, if I can find it, the Sweet Springtime. I think isn't this one? No, sending. I'm just going to do this sentiment. We're just going to see what it is. Okay. All right, besties. Is that good? They're all good. And I'm sure I can use it for something. Sending lots of sunshine. Well, perfect. That works. See, they never let you down. There's always something good there. All right, so now we're just going to pop that up, I think. Now, if you use the dimensionals, don't sleep on these. The edges work just as well. Use all your stuff. You know what I mean? Get the most bang for your buck. Nobody's going to know that it looks all weird because it's on the back. Oh, no, I did it right. All of a sudden, I panicked because I thought I was only supposed to do it on the corner. And I was like, oh no. But no, it's fine. I meant to do that. So, who reads or listens to audiobooks? What are you listening to right now? I have 5 credits on Audible that I need to use, and I need suggestions because I'm kind of in a book hangover. Ugh, I'll get the eraser after that in a minute. So, yeah, I need book suggestions. So I always go back to the same things, and like that usually until I find something I want to listen to. But when I finish a really good book series, I like can't settle on anything. I have to listen to Harry Potter or something to get me back into a new series. Like I listen to something familiar that I know I really like and that's comfortable, and then I go back. Mm, okay. So I'm just putting some dots in those little flowers. Is it necessary? Probably not, but I like it. There we go. And then we'll put some green ones. I could not do that without my pan pick, by the way. Does anyone else have a tool like that? I honestly, I'm ruined as a crafter now because if I don't have that, I really can't do it. It's not an enjoyable experience. I will just wait. I'll just wait. It's fine. So, besties, don't worry though, we have you covered for retreat. You are going to get a limited edition special Pam's Pick to have and to hold and to cherish forever. Okay. Now, if you wanted some of that DSP to show a little bit more, you could trim that down 1/4 of an inch on the side and the bottom, but I thought it was okay. There we go. What do we think? Bam! I'm digging it. What are you thinking of the set and the ladybugs? Really cute. I'm a fan, I have to say. So that is that. How did we do on time? We did pretty good, about average. I mean, I'm yakking my jaws and I kind of, um, I pre-did some stuff, but I think we did pretty good on that one. And honestly, when I designed it, when I put it together, it didn't take long at all. So I have to do it like this. See? Perfect. I have glue right here, so I don't want to get glue all over it. All right, I'll flip up for a minute. We'll chit chat. Let me catch up. Go. I gotta come back over. I got issues, people. What are you gonna do? All right, let's see. Thanks, Mom. Um, thank you, Sherry. I know. Aren't Pam's picks the best? So is Pam, just so you know. She's my favorite. Hi, Sue. How you doing? Um, oh, thank you for giving me a suggestion. I'll look it up. Oh, okay, Sue. So you don't have anything like this. I wouldn't stress it because your bees, your bee stamps, and your bee paper would be phenomenal with that. You know what I mean? Like, this is just a suggestion, but I think that you could take that fun fold and really just make it whatever theme you wanted and just use a focal point that you have. So that's would be my suggestion. And in my pictorial that I'll post after this, I did the layout again where I draw the lines and I put the measurements, so it should be very easy for you to recreate the mechanism, the fold of the card. So, what type of book series is The Walk? Is it like mystery, horror, romance? What is it? You may have said, I just may have missed it. Um, yeah, I could try a curtain share. I don't know. You know what it is with curtains and the cats? I don't want hair all over it. I freak out. And then I'd have to be doing the lint rollers and it's a whole thing. This is the life of being a cat mom, really. We just have to deal with it. I'll probably just, I'm just probably gonna have to reverse my little setup. Maybe I'll put it in front of the spooky corner again because then it won't be in my eyes, it'll be towards my back. And as long as I angle the camera right, it shouldn't affect you guys. So great idea. I'm glad I thought of that. All right. I'm going to get off of here. I hope you guys have a phenomenal rest of your week. Do something exciting on Friday the 13th. All right, maybe do a little ghost hunting, watch a spooky movie, play the lottery. I don't know what you do on Friday the 13th, but have it be phenomenal. It's the start of your spooky weekend, friends. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending some time with me this week, and I'll see you in the comments. Mwah.